Hey, what's going on, fellas? Leo Gemula here. I want to congratulate the Dallas Cowboys on a good victory. You know, they beat us, and I'm just pretty upset right now. You know, I'm not upset no more. You know, I got over it or whatever. You know, it's all good. You know, I'm just mad that that we put an effort like the one that we did, and we still end up losing. And I hadn't seen us play this good probably since early in the season, and I might say, you know, since we played the New York Giants and beat them week 1, everything was, I mean, even though we had 2 turnovers, um, we usually don't know how to overcome turnovers. Well, we did it this time. We overcame turnovers and stayed in the game. I mean, that fumble that Fred Davis had in the beginning of the game, I'm not gonna be mad at. Why? Because he was just trying to, trying to get a first down, and I seen the effort, and unfortunately the ball got hit, and that's that. And they scored off it. They got a touchdown, and that was their only touchdown. The first half. So once again, our defense stepped up and played one hell of a game like they always do. And even though it seems like they always get put in bad situations. They find a way to come through, and our defense is gonna be great, like I've been saying in these videos for years to come. And that was the first fumble or whatever, the first turnover. The second one, yeah, Rex, you know what? He threw a stupid pass, and he should have never. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say he should have never thrown that, cause Armstrong did have, who was it, Sensabaugh or Skandrick, whoever picked it off, he did have him beat. I'm not gonna lie about that. The problem is that when he went back, Brady James came uncovered, and as you guys saw, hit him when he threw it, and the ball floated, and that's how he picked it off. But if he would have probably got a good throw at it, with nobody touching him or rushing into him, he probably would have completed that pass. Because, like I said, Armstrong had him beat, and Armstrong actually beat the defense twice during the course of the game. You know, and but like I said, the reason why I'm not mad at those 2 turnovers, because one was in the beginning of the game and the effort was there, and I'm not gonna knock on Fred Davis. He was just trying to make something out of nothing. You know, I'm pretty sure the players understand that they've been on a losing streak and they didn't want to see that again. They were trying to stay on the field for as long as they could on offense. And the second one, you can be mad at Rex all you want, but to tell you the truth, he came back and got a drive, you know, and put a drive together to take the game to overtime. And I thought that he played a good game, you know, as a whole. Like, he played a good game, period. It was just that one mistake that he himself corrected by driving. So, like I said, that's that right there. The Dallas Cowboys didn't turn the ball over at all, and that's good for them. We didn't create any turnovers, and but you know, so the game, you know, um, it played out the way I wanted it to. You know, we made them one-dimensional, and even though, you know, what's his name, Tony Romo, he had 3 touchdowns in the air, and their air game was working. The running game wasn't there. We stopped the Mark Murray, and I was happy about that. That we were able to make him one-dimensional, and that was good. And like I had said, our offense had to keep up with our defense, and that happened too. You know, our defense gave up 27 points, but it really should have been 24, and they got put in bad situations a couple of times. So I'm not gonna knock on the defense, but the good thing about it is that our offense finally came through and played on our defense level, and that's why we managed to play a good game the way we did. And so that was that. And yeah, we should have won the game. We didn't, and this is the reason why we didn't win the game. Now, I just talked about you know the few keys that I had, and the few mistakes that we had, and how we were able to make it a game, and how we were able to overcome it and stay in the game. Right now, I'm gonna tell you the reason why we lost the game. This is why we lost the game right here. We didn't stop them on third and longs enough. They kept drive alive. They kept drive alive, and they had some very critical third down plays. Go back and watch if you guys could watch the replays or film or whatever, YouTube or whatever. Man, they killed us on third downs. They didn't complete all of them. There were probably like 8 for 15, but the 8 that they had were crucial. Kept drives alive, kept them moving the ball. I'm not sure if the Jason Witten touchdown was on third down, but if it was, that was big. And I think it was too. I think it was like third and long, and he ended up scoring. So that's one right there that was very big. That's 7 points. There was a few that Des Bryant had, like the last one of the game. That was huge too. That won the game for them. So like I said, third downs really cost us a game. Nobody's gonna look at the stat and say anything about it. But forget the turnovers and forget all that. Third downs, that beat us. That's one. The second one, Graham Gano. The guy missed 2 field goals. The second one was a game winner, and I think it was late in the third quarter or early in the fourth quarter. I forgot when it was. But we're all watching the game, and he missed a field goal. And it should have been 20-10, right? And then Dallas came back and tied the game up. But as soon as he missed the field goal, I told everybody, them 3 points are crucial. Right now it should be 20-10. These 3 points right here are going to be crucial. And everybody just looked at me like if I was crazy. And I was like, believe me, it's going to be crucial. Well, what happens? Dallas comes back, ties the game up, and then they go up 7. All right? They turn the game around on that kick, on that missed field goal. Not only that, though, we find a way to overcome that, which we haven't been able to do. And when it was 24-17, I looked at myself and I was like, this game's over. We're going to lose. You know? But no, we find a way to come back, tie the game up, take it to overtime, and he misses again. I've been telling you guys, man, this guy's no good. We need to get rid of him. And get a new kicker. I mean, they played so well the whole game for him to just come in and kick it all away. And I was just happy to see my team play the way they did. I knew they were going to play like that just because it's the Dallas Cowboys. And I wish they could get up for every game the way they did. They got up on Sunday. you know. Two quick things real quick before because I want to make this video as short as I can. First of all, you guys know what he did. We got to get rid of him. He's no good. There's no way you guys could be on his side now. He cost us the game. I know you guys are probably like, well, why are you not talking about D'Angelo Hall? Hey, you know what? D'Angelo Hall had a bad game, and a lot of the plays that Dallas had, big plays for first downs on them third down conversions were on him. But you know what though? Like I said, we found a way to overcome that. And if the kicker can't make field goals, then it's on him. And another thing, Ryan Terrain. I kept telling you guys about this guy. Once again, our offense is moving the ball. We're looking good, and when we try to hand him the ball, to extend, to take time out of the clock and stuff like that, he's just not cutting it. I don't know what he rushed for, but it wasn't good. He probably had like 30 yards on like 15 carries. The guy was horrible. He probably averaged 2 yards per carry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. So, anyways, that's that right there. Them two guys that keep talking about him, and they find a way to, one costs us the game, and the other one can get into the game. You know, our offense was rolling, our pass game was rolling. I would expect the holes to open up for him, and he still didn't. He didn't produce. So that's that. Once again, I want to congratulate the Dallas Cowboys on a great win. Uh, you know, um, it was a good game. They got it, and that's that. Um, Now we're headed to Seattle, and at this point, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to win to come out with a victory. Just because we're traveling to Seattle, we put a lot of effort into this game, and we'll see what happens. With that, I'll get into that. I'll make a video of that. I'm probably gonna make it early this time. Just because it's holiday season. Thanksgiving. But if I can't, I can't. But I'm gonna try to. And anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go into the dungeon, and then try to game plan for Seattle, and give you guys a couple of keys on how we can beat them. And believe it or not, the only thing I know is that they're coming in hot. I mean, we're going into their place when they're hot. They just beat who they beat, the Rams. They kicked their ass, and I mean the week before that they beat a pretty good Ravens team. So we're gonna have our hands full there. We're traveling out there, and like I said, I'm gonna go into the dungeon, check out some video on them, and see what they're looking like, and I'll try to break it down for you guys. But like I said, great effort, great game. I'm not gonna knock on nobody. At this point, it is what it is. You know. But Gano, man, Gano has to go, and that's that. So, anyways, Leo Gemula, hit me up. Questions, comments. You know, hell to the Redskins. Hell victory. We need to get this one against Seattle, man. We really do, because we're gonna come home and have two tough games. I'll get more into detail about that. But like I said, I'll holla at y'all, man, and we'll see what's up. Peace.